It's not to come to pass that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our count. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Epics and the Bibios, the Ison, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isodom. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on these streets. I'm telling you. By the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for. In no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had a he said, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very program. I appreciate you as you connect to this very program, and I thank you for joining wherever you are joining us from. If you are joining from any part of the world, I welcome you to this very program. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect you. If you are joining us from Biafran land, my special thanks goes to you. If you are joining us from any part of the zoo, I welcome you. You are joining us from Asia, from Europe, from America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. You are joining us from Russia, from China. You are joining from Israel. I welcome you to this program, and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you. We have come once again to do what we have signed up for to continue to do, and that is to create awareness on the situation of things in the contraption called Nigeria, more especially things that have to do with the Biafran people. We have come once again. Today is weekend, Saturday. Wherever you are watching me from, I say happy weekend to you. For those who are joining us for the very first time, I want you to know that this very platform where you are watching this program now is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic government in exile. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel Eba, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where I stand. In this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack individuals. We do not come here to attack any religion or race. What we do in this platform is to present the situation of Biafran people before the whole world. To bring the true situation of Nigeria before the whole world so the world can see. We are here to debunk every single lie that has been told against us as Biafrans. Every lie they have told against our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel Eba. Every lie they have told against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are here to shred those lies to pieces. Our duty on this platform is to bring the true situation of things before the whole world so that they can see. At the same time, we are here to sensitize Biafran people to remind them of their civic responsibilities as Biafrans. We are here to encourage Biafrans to make sure that they do not deviate from the project of Chukwu Okike Abiyama in their life. We are here to remind Biafrans of their legitimate rights. And some of those rights that I'm going to mention, one of them is the right to self-determination. This is a right that is given to us by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself. International law supports that right to self-determination. African chartered law supports the right to self-determination. The zoological law itself, Nigerian law, supports the right to self-determination. But when it comes to the issue of Biafra, when you speak about self-determination, they misinterpret it and they call it a call for war. In order to discourage you, so that you can stop asking for that which is your right. That is why I'm here, to tell you that you must continue to hold on to the right for self-determination. Continue to ask for your self-determination. Do not stop. It does not matter who is talking to you. It does not matter who is trying to distract you. Be it your father, your mother, your benefactor. Whatever you are getting from such person, stay away from that person is evil. Continue to pursue your self-determination. It is your right. Secondly, the right to self-defense. The right to self-defense is the right that Chukwu Okike Abiyama introduced by himself. International law agrees to right to self-defense. African chartered law agrees to right to self-defense. Nigerian law itself accepts self-defense. We have seen
their Minister of Defense several occasions on live TV, calling the people to defend themselves. We have seen it several times. We have seen governors come out to call the people to defend themselves. But when it comes to the issue of the Biafran people, when we make attempt to defend ourselves, they will call us names. They call us troublemaker. They call us all manner of names in order to deter us from doing what we have to do. But I'm telling you here, reminding you that self-defense is your right. It is your right to defend yourself. As a Biafran, one of the most important rights you have today is to defend yourself, because nobody is there to defend you. In fact, anybody that finds himself in that territory, in the Zoological Republic today, regardless your race, your tribe, or where you find yourself, if you find yourself in Nigeria today, the only way you can survive is to activate your right to self-defense to the highest level. That is the only way to survive in Nigeria as it stands today. Anybody that tells you anything less than that is preparing you for slaughter. Anybody that tells you anything less than that is preparing you for a slaughter. That is why I'm here to remind you that your right to self-defense, you must not give up. Another right that you must hold dear to your life is the right to life. Chukwu Okike Abiyama gave you the right to life. From the moment you came out from your mother's womb in the labor room, you have the right to survive anywhere on the planet Earth. International law agrees with that. African chartered law agrees with that. Nigerian law agrees with that. That you have the right to life wherever you are on this earth. But when it comes to the issue of Biafran people, they misinterpret it and tell you that you don't have the right to life except you obey some certain rules. They make you believe that you do not have the right to life except you align yourself with the caliphate. They make you believe that you do not have the right to life except you sell your birthright and deny whom you are. They make you to believe that you must throw away everything that made you a Biafran for you to be able to live and survive. That is a blatant lie. And if you accept that, you are a fool. You have the right to survive and the right to live. These three major rights, you must hold it tight, guide it jealously, and don't allow anybody to tamper with it. Self-determination, self-defense, and life. Don't allow anybody to tamper with this. If anybody ventures into this area, that person is an arch enemy. Treat that person as an enemy. In this very platform, our warfare is against those who have said we will not leave. Those instruments that they are using against us, those instruments that the enemy is using against us, those instruments that the caliphate and the colonial master have used to cage us down. If you are an instrument in their hand that they're using you to cage Biafra, to destroy our land, you are an enemy. It does not matter your language, the language you speak. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter who is supporting and who you're not supporting. It doesn't matter how rich or how poor you are. As long as you have made yourself an instrument in the hand of these people, we are against you. And you're going to see us in a very, very strong way. In this very platform, every morning we come here to sensitize Biafran people, to let Biafrans know the direction we are going. We to tell Biafrans what is going on, that they have. We come here to remind Biafrans every morning, and in this section, it is an interactive section. That is why I always put a link every morning. And in that link, it is one after the other. You come in and you spend your 3 minutes or 5 minutes, and the next person will come in. I don't entertain crowd at the same time. It's an interactive section. So you can come in and say your prayer. You can come in and ask your question. You can come in and make your contribution. You can come in and lay your complaints. The whole world is watching. The Biafra Republic government exile cabinet is watching. Our prime minister is watching. And every single information you pass here will be taken into consideration. I urge you to use this opportunity and use it wisely. When you are appearing on this program, please make sure you conduct yourself properly. Dress up properly. Do not appear here naked. We don't accept that. We are representing a government. This is not a zoo. Don't appear naked. You must dress up properly and appear decently. You can't come here and be speaking to the crowd and you are smoking. Finish done with your smoking, then come in and talk to Biafrans. No problem. Most importantly, when you are speaking on this platform, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama to try as much as possible to be civil. No use of vulgar words. We are representing the government of Biafra. And we have to set an example that people will learn from. No use of vulgar words when you are speaking to Biafrans in this platform. You must try as much as possible to be civil in your argument or discussion or whatever you have to say. You must be civil. Don't use vulgar words. I am not telling you not to be angry. I'm not telling you not to express yourself. I am not telling you not to express your anger. You can express your anger. You can say your views, you can hold on to your points. But while you are speaking and presenting your points, you must present it in a civil manner so that the whole world will understand you. You present it in a civil manner so that people can be able to digest what you're trying to bring out. Because when you don't speak in a civil manner, you will end up making noise and wasting your time and the time of others. And at the end of the day, nobody will learn anything. So we'll try as much as possible to be civil in this very platform. That is all we demand from you. When we talk about Biafra here, we are talking about the old southeastern region, which is the present south-south and the southeast with the lower Benue. If you fall within this area and your mother is tying 2 pieces of wrapper, we are here for you. This is your platform. That is the Biafra we're talking about. In Biafra, we have different nations. We have the Ijaw nation, the Efik nation, the Shakri nations, the Gede nations, the Igbo nations, the Calabar nation, the Ibibio nations. We have so many nations in Biafra. These nations make up the United States of Biafra. So we are here standing for these nations. We are speaking as a United States of Biafra. So if you are from any of this region, you can come here and make your plea. You are free to use any Biafran language to capture the audience you want to speak to. If you have an information to pass to your own audience in your own nation, you are free to use your own language and speak. As long as that language is a Biafran language, it is allowed. You can use it to communicate. It is welcome. Fellow Biafrans, I welcome every one of you once again on this very platform. This very weekend. I say happy weekend to everybody. And before I proceed in introducing the topic, I welcome those who have connected so far. My brother Emenike Chibo, thank you so much, Emenike Chibo. You're one of our formidable comrades on this very platform. I appreciate you. You are always there, creating things and making the difference. You're welcome, my brother Chibo. Thank you for joining. I welcome my brother Oka Chukwuemeka. Oka Chukwuemeka, you are welcome. Thank you for joining, Oka Chukwuemeka. My brother Chukwuma Solomon, thank you so much, my fellow comrade and one of the speakers on this platform. I welcome you. Thank you for joining. Nnamdi Ogu, thank you so much, my beloved brother Nnamdi Ogu. Thank you for joining. Shehu Lawal, our wonderful brother from Oduduwa land. Thank you so much for joining, my beloved brother from Oduduwa land, Shehu Lawal. I welcome you. You are part of us and a member of this very platform. I welcome you immensely. Thank you for joining. And every other person that is in this platform, whether I mention your name or not, I have Wins Tattoo. You're welcome. Every other person that have joined this platform, whether I call your name or I didn't call your name, whether I mention your name correctly or not, please accept me the way I am. I am here to serve you as your own servant. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every one of you. And I'm going to introduce the program today. The topic we are going to talk about today is, note, your data is your ticket to freedom. Your vote and your strength. Biafra, Republic of Israel, Prime Minister, the awaited answer. Every one of us know what we are in today. The program and the project of 2024 is spelled out. We are not in a situation where you will say you are confused. Any Biafran today that stands up or asks unnecessary question that he or she is confused, you don't know where we are, what to be, you don't even deserve an attention because you have never ever been following up and you're not part of us. It means when you ask certain questions at this point and somebody begin to ask questions and say, oh, I don't know what's on board and what is happening, it means you have never ever cared about your own self, let alone care about other people. The project of 2024 is spelled out from the very first day of this year. 1st of January, the Prime Minister made the announcement and he spelled out the project of 2024. One of the most important information he passed that day was that the Biafran Republic of Exile have adopted the Declaration of Biafra in 1967. From that very moment, every other thing sprang up. We heard expressly from our Prime Minister that in this 2024, by October to November, the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of the United States of Biafra will happen. He did not just say it and go to sleep. After making that pronouncement, he spelled out how we are going to get to that declaration. He spelled it out in ABC. You see, this is the beauty of the Biafra we are talking today. If you are a Biafran and you are not connected to this very movement today, I don't have any need to beg you to get connected. It means you are out of touch on this planet. And your own case is a special case. You don't even deserve a pity. If at this point in time, you are a Biafran and you are not connected to what is happening, to the Biafra Republic of Israel at this moment, it means your own situation is an irredeemable one. The only thing that can make you not to get connected to the reality of today is because you are envious. It is because you are wicked. It is because you are jealous. It is because you are an agent of Satan. That is why you are not connected to the reality of today. Ask me why I said that. This very course we are pursuing have been going on for more than a decade. A course that has been pursued for more than a decade. And you have not been paying attention. It is obvious you have not even made any contribution. That is why you are just asking questions now. And even if you have made a contribution, you will pay attention. If you can sit back with your common sense and watch where we are coming from and where we have gotten at this moment, you have every reason to begin to chase the Biafra Republic of Israel, not them chasing you. Most importantly, even if you have not been connected for decades, from the moment Mazen Nandekar was kidnapped, for the past 3 years now, for the past 3 years, let's just say 3 years, for this past 3 years, if you are a Biafran and yet you have not taken your time to sit back and listen and connect to the reality of Biafra today, I'm sorry for you. Your case is irredeemable. And I know the only thing that can make you not to connect is because of jealousy, envy, stupidity. That is it. From the moment Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped, the game changed. Our Prime Minister took up the assignment. And he brought up this fact. There have been series of attacks, series of trouble. And there is no way you can tell me that you are a Biafran, you have a smartphone online, and you don't see what is happening against your people. You didn't see the battle. You didn't see the challenges. You didn't see the attack. You didn't see the lies. And finally today, in 2024, Every single lie they have told about our prime minister has come openly there to be lies. In 2024, as our prime minister told us about the declaration of Biafra that is coming, you know, initially they called him Referendum name. He didn't only say it, he marshaled out the steps we are going to take to get into that day. And one of the most important things that we have on the ground today is the collection of the data of Biafran people. One of the most important things that we have on board today is the collection of data. And if you are a Biafran, a genuine Biafran, this is not about Mazi Simon Ekpa. Some idiots will think it is not about Mazi Simon Ekpa. It is about you and your unborn generation. There is one fact that you can never deny. Every single one of us as Biafrans, we want freedom. Regardless who you support, regardless you are a politician, every one of them, they want freedom. And every Biafran today know that we are being treated as slaves in Nigeria, including the politicians themselves. They know that they've been treated as slaves. You see some of them sometimes when they come to their social media, conventional media, they confess. They confess the enslavement of their own people. Even their own enslavement is worst. Both the traditional rulers and these politicians, their own enslavement is the worst. Only that because of the little change they are being given, they use to shut their mouth and they can't cry. Their own enslavement is the what? That's why if a politician from the southeast makes a single mistake, if they want to jail him, it doesn't take them 24 hours to jail him or take him out. A crime that somebody from the north will commit or from the southwest will commit and nobody looks at it. You from Biafra, as soon as you commit that crime as a politician, you're going to jail. They won't spare you, including traditional rulers. All these Ohanes and idiots that call themselves Ohanes and Dohin and Nama. A single mistake they make, they are in jail. Somebody in the north will do the same thing. Nobody will talk to him. Nobody will even look at that side and see something happen. But you in the southeast, any single thing you do, you're in jail. What enslavement is worse than that? We see this every now and again, and they know it. So every single one of us wants to be free from this enslavement. But the difference and problem that we have there is that there's some idiots who has enriched themselves with fraud and corruption and selling out to their own people. They have been made to believe that the only way they can survive is by licking the shoes of the caliphate and the colonial master. They are so scared of how they are going to be having a lot on their account every day if they walk away from the zoo. It is not that they don't know that they are enslaved. So many of them know that they are enslaved more than anything. Are you going to count one or two? Today, luckily for us, we have found someone. Chukwu Okikaba has given us someone who has the key to that freedom. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria. He doesn't only tell you about it, he shows it to you. He doesn't only tell you about Biafra or show you the key or the road to Biafra. He takes you to that very road and show you where to put your leg, and then you walk into Biafra. What are you waiting for? The collection of the data that we are talking about. It is mandatory for every single Biafran. It does not matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. As long as you are of age, you must put your data on that very information. You must be involved in that data collection. The data collection is going to commence from February 1st. The link will be released, and that link will be released according to states. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria have advised that everybody should make sure you put your information according to your states. You can equally feel from other states, but it is much, much better advised that you make sure you fill your information through your own state. Links will be sent state by state. This very data collection is the key to your freedom. This data collection is the key to your freedom. It is not enough to be online and make noise and talk, I want Biafra, I want Biafra, I want Biafra. And when they ask you, how are you going to get this Biafra? You have nothing to offer. You have nothing to say. But today, we have a man who doesn't only tell you that he's going to bring Biafra, he shows you the templates on how he is going to make it come. And you'll be seeing it before your own eyes. There are several things he has said. When he pronounces it, people will laugh and think it's a joke. Oh, they'll laugh at it. How is he going to do it? Some idiots who have empty brain will always fall out. But at this point in 2024, if you still doubting the words coming from our prime minister, it means you are not a human and your case is irredeemable. We can't help you. If you are still doubting the word coming from our prime minister, Simon Ekpa, in 2024, your case is irredeemable. We can't help you. This data collection involves every single Biafra. It is about you and your born generation. It is not about Master Simon Ekpa. It is not about Mazen Nandekano. It is not about me, nor anyone that you think it's because of him that you're not going to put your data. It is about you. Every single step you take going forward from 2024 affects your life. It is not enough to make noise online. It is not enough to protest. The real deal have started. The collection of the data to show the world these are the number of people who are actually agitating. This data collection is so important that it is going to destroy so many things. When this very data is being collected and voting done, fellow Biafrans, common sense should tell you that this is the end of the road for the zoo. This data collection and the voting, because two of them are going hand in hand. When you put your data, after putting your data, then you click. Either you click yes or no in your voting process. It is the voting process, and the vote will be counted. It is so important that you see, some of us don't know that the world have moved forward. Just like the zoo. The zoo didn't know that the world has moved forward. Just like when our prime minister was talking about self-referendum. They were busy preparing the armored tank. They were busy preparing talks who were doing the snatch ballot box. They were still busy thinking of the analog system that they are operating in Nigeria. In 21st century, when everything is done online, everything is connected online, you can be in another planet and you'll be controlling something that is on the earth. That is the way the world operates today. And there's no way we can be in that analog while they are busy waiting for us to line up on the street. The self-referendum will commence on the 1st of February. That self-referendum, it is so important that every Biafran born that is of age, you are not supposed to allow somebody to beg you to go and put your information. The whole world will be watching, they'll be following up. And this very voting will be transmitted to the United Nations. That is one important point you must try to understand. During the election in Nigeria, we know the amount of people, the number of people that participated in that election. Because of the message of our prime minister, we know that they had a very low, even though they tried to raise it up, and said the people that participated in the election in Biafran land were not up to 1 million. People that participated in election in Biafran land were not up to 1 million. But they raised it and got whatever they get. Is it 5 million they got or whatever? This very referendum we're conducting is going to be compared to that number they got in the election. It is going to be compared. You are dealing with intelligent people. The whole world is watching. And when we talk about legitimacy of Biafra and legitimizing Biafra, this is one of the things that is going to make us legitimate. This is one of the things that's going to give us recognition. This is one of the things that will make people, countries begin to connect and know that yes, these are the owners of the land and look at what they want. When our prime minister says he wants 20 million, we can get 20 million in the first week of that very opening of that very program. If Biafran's response and are serious, we can get that 20 million on the first week. Because this freedom is something that concerns every single Biafran. It is not everyone. Whether you are a politician, whether you like Mazi Simon, whether you hate him, regardless the angle or the area under which these guys, you are looking for that freedom. This is a central meeting point for every one of us. This self-referendum is the central meeting point for every single one of us that is really, sincerely pursuing Biafra. Biafrans, we are blessed with brain. We are blessed with leaders who knows what to do, when to do, and how to do it. And one of them is born today. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want every one of you to continue to thank Chukwu Okike on his behalf. Any day you wake up, put him in your prayer points. As a Biafran, I see no reason why you should go on your knees, pray, and you forget to remember Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your prayer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon have done marvelously well, excellently well. It is not enough to make noise on the social media about Biafra. Even though we know that so many of them, so many people you see talking online, some of them are doing it for personal gain, for personal interest. That is why you see them, they are not steady. Some of them are just blogging for blogging's sake. That is why you see them today. They are talking about Biafra. Next minute, they see any trending issue, they are over there. The next second, they are seeing any trending issue, they are there. We know people who are focused on Biafra. Who speaks on Biafra? It is that Biafra or nothing. And those are the people making things to happen. One fact that everybody knows is that we all want freedom. You want it. You can continue to pretend about it. You know that you are enslaved in Nigeria. You know. You that is a politician watching. You that has an uncle that is a politician because of your uncle is a politician. Because you are expecting your uncle to go there and begin to steal a portion of their so-called national cake and bring to you. You keep your mouth closed and you're working against Biafra. You have lived in corruption for a very long time that you can no longer be able to exist in a well-organized country. You are scared. Because of that, you don't want to support Biafra. Let me tell you, you can't stop what is coming. Fellow Biafrans that are watching, I am telling you that propaganda is going to come. Prepare yourself and wait. Propaganda is already out. It is already out. But it is only some people who are not paying attention. It's only clowns and idiots. Those who don't pay attention to their own life, who don't care about their own life, they are the people that are going to pay attention to that very propaganda. There's one I just had that an idiot came out and was saying that Mazi Simon Ekpa is collecting the data, and after collecting the data, he will submit it to the Nigerian government. There are certain things that doesn't want even responding to. He doesn't want responding to. But we have to say it because there are some people whose brain is blocked. How can anybody come out and say that Mazi Simon Ekpa is collecting data to give to the Nigerian government? Is it the same Mazi Simon Ekpa who is making the government cry every day? The same Mazi Simon Ekpa whom the government have gone to all manner of level to make sure they pick him? They couldn't. Is that the same person you're talking about? And I just saw a video. Somebody said, I showed you the picture that one idiot, a clown, a Biafran, who is serving in the zoo, writing on her platform that Mazi Simon Ekpa want to collect the information. After collecting the information, he will submit it to the federal government. You are mad. The information you have, what have you done with it? Fools and clowns will fall to that. We are in a time that the only thing that matters to us today is that referendum. That is the final vote. If you want Biafra, you must participate in that referendum. And it is something you will do in your comfort zone. You are not going to line up everywhere. In your bedroom, anywhere you are. Help your neighbor with your smartphone. Let us help people around you. Make sure you connect everybody. Help them with their data. No, you're not going to line up anywhere. Nobody's going to shoot you anywhere. If we meet this opportunity of lifetime, That is the end. You're welcome, my beloved brother Solomon. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and speak to Biafrans, my brother.
Thank you once again, my brother. Good morning from here. I
You're
hope
welcome,
my
my
voice
brother.
is coming out loud and clear.
Loud and
Okay.
clear.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Honestly, it is another day Baba made for us to come like this to continue telling our people the need for them to have their data registered and captured on our website. Yesterday, I was with our brother, Pastor Biafran. We did not sleep. We are on social media last night around 1 o'clock. We shape the social media so this gospel penetrates where it cannot be able to reach. And here we are today again. My people, today is the campaign, the awareness of data processing campaign coming up on February 1st. See, without data, your country, without your data captured, that means you are not a citizen of that country. You cannot vote. You cannot do anything illegal. You'll be hiding yourself. But if once your data is captured and government will know that you are citizen or you are residing in their place, these things we are doing today is for me and you. This is the foundation our internal reader laid through their own effort then. They were not able to achieve it. They hand the baton to the slave. The slave was not able to achieve it. The baton handed back to our leader Mazin Nandekano. In a special way, they tried to sabotage him, do all manner of things. Our leader said, okay, my son Simon Eba, come and take this. Let me face this book squarely. He hand over to the finisher. And here we are today. So now, I want to ask our people some questions. You say you love money, come out. You say you love Biafra, you are fighting for Biafra freedom. Come out. You say Biafra is your home. Come out now. Because what we are telling you is this. Not that if you did not come out, you will not get life. Go Kiabiama have signed it and said, but while this thing just fall on that particular month, is for everybody to prepare. It's for everybody to be well informed that this thing I know I have it, but what do you do? So it's for everyone to be aware of this is what is about to happen. So it's neither you support, it's neither you register yourself, you yourself now. Surely we are going out from the zoo. Every day things are happening and we all seen it. And I will never forget. I will continue to tell our people endeavor to do your part. Every day is government. Don't wait to Saturday. Every day, do it. Go to the website. You will see the address. You put in your money. These people are not sleeping. Sport. Always do your own part and leave the rest for them. They are equal to tax. Chukwukabiama are giving them the mandate and they are doing it accordingly. And they have what it takes. Social media are there. Any information they come out and tell you. All those information and things you are you, the support we render to them. Because without our support, without you being supporting them, without me being supporting them, this thing cannot go far. Because you say that you want to go, you want to travel, you first of all come out. Then anybody that want to support you will support you. If you're sitting down in your comfort zone, nobody will support you. They will see that they will say that this one is not serious. You want to travel, but you're in your house. Have you prepared yourself? Have you prepared yourself to leave the zoo? Have you prepared yourself to go out of this mess we find ourselves? Have you prepared? If you are not prepared, take a decision now. If you want your family and your children to be happy and live a good life while you are aware, while you are not exist again, you'll be in a special race watching them. Support the government because this government has what it takes. They care for me and you. This database that is for me and you. I don't want you to miss it. But if you're on your own willingly to miss it, you won't blame anybody because the time we spend on social media campaigning, giving the awareness and telling the people how it's going to look, how it's going to work, how beautiful it is. he had all those things, and they still went ahead and see baka baka. They didn't come and carry me. It was not by force, but we still telling you that's just like as our leader is saying before when he was on Radio Biafra. We continue telling the people as many as that are give the word of encouragement of our leader. Today we are here shining, making sure that these things do not stop. Enemies, I am sorry for you people because people thought that you will stop us, but look at it. Our PM said a lot of things that almost making me to cry. These people buy a lot of people. They did a lot of evil, committed evil. Those that are genuinely, they start deleting them. Those that they start deleting them, even those that look at the kind of evil that is going on within ourselves. But I tell you, Biama, that the attention that this would try to draw that time from our PM did not work. Our PM ignored them. And he say, more is coming. Prepare yourself. If you want to be safe, look at all over the world. You will see that they say that this man is not serious. You have to travel with your house. Israel are fighting to themselves. Problems all over this planet. And Biafra is fighting to survive. And you are here, you are a Biafran. You don't want to support. I am sorry for you. I am sorry for you. I don't have anything to tell you rather than you like do yourself a favor by registering your name as a Biafra. Don't look at the person that is bringing it, because I know most of them say, if an assignment it's not going to pass. If not this person, see, Juko Kiamama does not choose he himself will like that will do it according to his heart desire, not you. Whether you support him or leave it, me, I'm interested because anything he says comes to pass, and it makes me happy. It brings joy in my life because my future is bright. I'm here now seeing my future, seeing the future of my children. That is so time to come. All this my suffering and bondage will stop. I will not have I will not I will not have free mind, free time to think what I will do to help my nation stand. Not now we are in the zoo. Everybody struggle to survive to eat ordinary meal. Is it when you are not eating that you can have opportunity to think of what you are going to do? When government will be taking care of every need you have, it will not give you opportunity to plan how to make sure that this government is working seriously to support the government. So my people, do yourself good for this data legislation that is about to take place on February 1st. It's very, very important. Thank you, my brother. Choose. Thank you.
Can you hear me, my brother?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm done.
I don't know what is happening. My own side is just frozen. I'm just trying to refresh. My side is just frozen. It's completely frozen, so I'm just trying to refresh and get it back.
Okay, because at times I hear some voice background now.
Yeah, I was listening to you from another device so that I can be able to know whether if it is from me or from there. So I was hearing your voice in another device. But the very one system I'm using is frozen. So I'm just trying to see if I can be able to refresh it. If it doesn't refresh, I will just complete the program like that. I'll just go on and make sure I finish. Please bear with me. Let me try to refresh and get back. Just bear with me. Let me try to refresh.
No problem.
Let me try to refresh. And
I am waiting. I'm waiting.